I want us to talk about something that needs to be discussed. Now, I know that I'm probably going to get a lot of negative reactions out of this video, but what I'm telling you is the truth from my perspective. I'm 48 years old. I've had FSH muscular dystrophy now for 34 years, and I know a little bit about what I'm talking about here. What are we going to talk about today is this. Most people are not good people in society. Now, I know there's a lot of FSHers and their families and caregivers and friends and whatnot who want us to live on cloud nine and look for unicorns and walk on rose petals and sleep in a feather bed of ease and go search for gold at the end of the rainbow. That is diametrically opposed to everything I stand for or sit for in my wheelchair. The reason is this, folks. I'm not going to take the time to do it, but I could to tell you story after story of the majority of people that I've met over my life since my diagnosis at 14 years old who have been completely insensitive, rude, assholes, and jerks to me for no other reason other than my disability. For example, I was attending a particular church when I was a teenager. I was about 18 years old. We were at a breakfast of some sort. We were eating a breakfast, all the men. So this one yahoo started. I had a clean face then. If you watch my other videos, you know I wear this mustache and goatee to cover up the deformities that the facioscapulohumeral MD causes in my facial area. So I was slick shaven then, didn't have any hair on my face. So this one yahoo, Mike Baker by name, starts making fun of how I look. You look like you've been beat up with an ugly stick and all of this and that and the other. And it went on. The others joined in. And it went on for 10 or 15 minutes. I finally got up and left. And then I've had other people to make fun. When I was walking, they would make fun of how I limped. When I go through a drive-through window, this happens all the time. And I ask them to set the food or the drink on my door sill where I can read. Well, if you're too crippled to come through my drive-through, then you're too crippled to be driving. Or don't bother me. If you're too crippled to, grab food like everybody else, don't bother me. Things of this nature. I was visiting my mother in the nursing home where she's at now. A couple of years ago, one of the nurses there had taken the last handicap parking spot. I had nowhere to park with my van because my van has a lift on it where I can, get in and out of my van with my wheelchair. I went in and I was polite as I could be. I said, and I didn't know whose car it was. I just went into the desk. I said, I parked along the street there. And I said, someone has got the handicap parking place taken up. They don't have a handicapped license plate or a placard on their mirror. Long story short, I got cussed out over that deal. And the police was called. So let me bust your bubbles. Now, if you lived a completely sheltered life, this video may not mean a thing to you. But if you've been out in the world and you've interacted with people and you have any form of disability, then you're going to readily agree with this video that most people, the majority of people, are rude, obnoxious jerks. That's been my experience. I just try to keep it real, folks. I try to bring us all down to reality, out of the clouds and off the unicorns. And I try to avoid rainbows as much as I can. I like reality. If it hurts me or kills me or hurts my feelings, I want to be told the truth about the matter, whatever that matter is. I want to be told the truth. So with my type A personality, I inevitably tell the truth about things. So that's all I've got to share. Just wanted to bring us down, have a reality check among us. So if y'all like this video, hit the like button. Feel free to comment on my video. Catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.